Well, hello, Kansas City. This is your host, Louis George Walker, coming to you right now today with the BFTAA and more show. Yes, we're coming to you live and in living color right now, bringing all of the information that I've got at my fingertips and around the world to you. Yes, the BFTAA and more show is brought to you by the Black Family Technology Awareness Association in cooperation with the W.E.B. Du Bois Learning Center. We've come together and we formed this internet radio station. KUAW stands for Knowledge, Understanding, and Wisdom. So that's what it's about and what we're trying to give you. Let me get my levels right here. You might be hearing me sounding a little weird. But we want to bring you some of the latest of information. What we do is give you things that are going on in the community, things that are happening technology-wise, and just talk to you a little bit. There's some things that we want to hear from you also. So if you're listening to this show right now, you can pick us up on YouTube and you can pick us up on Twitch. Our Facebook link is down right now. We will be coming back to Facebook, but I can't tell you when. To be determined is the best I can say on that for broadcasting live on Facebook. We are looking into getting on TikTok and some of the other platforms to do some live from there. You can also pick us up on your internet radios station. So if you got a car radio or even at your house and stuff, go to Get Me Radio or TuneIn app. You can download the TuneIn app and you can hear us. You can also pick us up on MyTuner and on Online Radio Box. We're also on Radio Garden. And if you have a smart speaker like a Google or Amazon, one of those speakers, you can tell it to play KUAW and you'll pick us up right there. So there's a lot of ways that you can listen to the broadcast, and we hope that you will take advantage of that and check us out any way that you would like to. We just like for you to come in and hear us. So tell that to Spark. We're also in partnership with the Jazz Mutual Musicians Jazz Foundation and their KOJH radio station, which stands for the Kansas City's KOJH, Kansas City's original jazz house. So that's one that we're on also. So we're around the Kansas City. We're revamping things and we're looking to expand our offerings and what we're doing. Been going through a little bit of a tough time right now, but that's what life is all about. Sometimes you have to take the good times with the bad times, the rough times with the times that are easy, and everything's going your way. So as we tell our children and stuff to do is that you don't give up. You just have to get back into the race and do it a little bit better. So that's what we're about here. I'm trying to pick up, see if my YouTube, I think I got YouTube closed on this computer, which is good. I didn't want to be broadcasting on too many different sites right now. So you can pick us up, you can listen to us, and we'll be glad to join or have you join us. Also, if you look at this recording later, you'll be able to pick it up, and you can also leave comments, because one of the things I'd like to do is to hear from you of what you would like to discuss, what you would like for me to discuss or to look up for you so that I can bring you more information in a more timely manner. So if you go to YouTube or if you just want to email us, you can email us at kuaw985@gmail.com. You can also leave a message. We do see the messages in our Facebook chat. So you can go to KUAW Radio or the Black Family Technology Awareness Association's links or pages on Facebook and leave a comment there or in the messenger. We'll pick those up right now. We're not broadcasting on there, but we are using the Facebook platform. So any way you want to get in touch with us, we'd like to hear from those of you that have been following the show, those of you that have stuck with us through the good times and the bad times, and those of you that might be brand new to listening to KUAW Radio. Well, this is us. This is what we've got. It doesn't get any better than this, you know, so we're bringing you some information. So we'd like to know where you are, too, when you listen to this, where you hear us from. So all of that is things to do. I had a great weekend, went out to California, Los Angeles, and actually my granddaughter graduated, got a doctor's degree, the first doctor in the family that I know of. So I want to say congratulations to Raylan on her hard work and her perseverance, that she has stuck it out, and she is now ready to make her mark on the world. So, Dr. Raylan, we're glad to have you on board. It was also a great time out in California. Did a little bit of business, but then we had to have a little bit of fun, so went down to the beach and rented a kayak since I'm trying to get in shape for the MR 340, the Missouri River Race here in Kansas City in July. I wanted to get a little exercise in. Plus, I never had kayaked in the Pacific Ocean. Although I didn't go way out in the ocean, I kind of stayed in the harbor. But hey, that's the Pacific Ocean all the same. And I got out and did a couple hours of paddling. So I'm working on my stroke, trying to make sure that I can have the stamina and the energy to go 340 miles in a kayak, and really didn't do that much in a couple hours because we're going to be paddling. I know last year when we entered, we paddled from 7 in the morning when we started till about 10, 11 o'clock at night. So we had a good 12 to 14 hours of paddling. We stopped at 2 places and rested maybe 15 minutes at one and 20 or 30 minutes at the last one, Lexington and Waverly. But, you know, it's a lot of work. I tell you, after you've paddled all day long, going down the river and sitting down, it can wear on you. But we're getting back out there. So I did that in the Pacific Ocean, and I tell you, it was really neat. I was paddling, and a sea lion came up fairly close to my kayak, and I swam by. I guess he was checking me out, and I thought, oh, what was that? And then as I went a little farther, I run into a little island or something that was out there that they were all on sunning or keeping themselves warm, but it must have been, I don't know, about 40 sea lions up there. And I thought, man, this is something out here. You don't see that on the Missouri River. But it was just great to get out into the water, get out and paddle a little bit. You can really relax and kind of stretch your mind a little bit while you're out there, or I can while I'm paddling, because the main thing you're concentrating on is getting the paddling done, getting that work. So it gives you a stress relief that you can relieve yourself. So if you don't have some kind of hobby or do physical exercise of some type, you might want to consider that, because in this world, especially with the way things are going now, there's a lot of stresses. And people try to relieve stress in a lot of ways, and some of them can be negative. Some people eat a lot more. Some people start drinking or using drugs, or become a different person, maybe violent or withdrawn because of stress. So to help get that, you need to be able to meditate. I have a niece, a grandniece, that does yoga, and she teaches yoga, but it's a way to relax, a way to get away from the day-to-day grind so it doesn't just wear you down, because every day we all can go through something. Some days are good days and some days are not so good days, and sometimes we can put more stress on ourselves, and that doesn't help anything, because stress is almost like a form of worry. And worry doesn't fix anything. It just hurts us. So you don't want yourself to become caught up in a lot of worry. The Bible even says, you don't worry about what tomorrow will bring and stuff. God knows what you need, and he will provide, So we sometimes get caught up, though. It's easy to get caught up, because it's one thing to say that, but it's another thing to live it and to say that, okay, I'm going to just do my best, put my head down, get to work, and I know that God's got me. But sometimes you still wonder, but boy, that bill is due, or the car didn't start, and what am I going to do? It still can be stressful, and if you have children, it can be even more stressful. So if you can, get yourself a hobby. You don't have to go out in a kayak like I do, but if you do, you may find that fun, and let me know. Also, you could take up jogging, you could go to the gym and work out, or you could take up walking and just go out and do some brisk walking. You can also go to the library. They say going to the park is a good stress reliever, to just get out in nature sometimes. And I was reading an article, it doesn't have to be 20 minutes, 30 minutes out in nature or walking through a park can help your stress level, because if you stay stressed up, you can end up with high blood pressure, diabetes, things happening to your body that you don't need to have happen. So, hey, find something that you enjoy doing that takes your mind off of your day-to-day endeavors, and that can help you. It may be painting, maybe you're an artist, maybe you play an instrument, anything. But make it something positive. Don't sit up and start drinking a whole lot or eating to relieve the stress or spending money. Sometimes people feel like, well, if they can just buy stuff, they feel better while they buy stuff. Then they end up in debt, and then they start worrying about that because they've spent up a lot of money that they didn't have, and it just becomes a vicious circle. So find something that is productive and healthy for you that can help you with your day-to-day stress. And kayaking is a good one for me, and I'm glad I've got it. Yes, that's true. That's true. All right, I'm also looking at ways that I can bring you more different videos on with the show, because I want to make sure that I keep everything legitimate and legal as far as the platforms that are letting me broadcast were concerned. So I'm doing some research on that, so I'll still be able to bring you some space videos, some technology videos, looking for some things, some information on AI, because we do need to do even more of that to learn about this AI that is coming everywhere and touching almost every aspect of our lives. And it's probably more than likely not going anywhere. It's here right now, and it's going to probably be here. So we can cuss it, we can do a lot of things, but we can't make it go away. A lot of people are using it, and a lot of times we'll use those things for our benefit. It's just some of the things that aren't that beneficial for us that we worry about. But if it can do some things that we like, it's like a cell phone. You know, as long as it's doing the things we like is okay. But when it gets out of control, then we don't like it anymore. You know, like Siri was listening to your conversations and telling Apple all about them. They got the lawsuit that they now got to pay a lot of people $100 a piece. If you use Siri and had an Apple phone, you can apply, and there's going to be some checks sent out, because Siri, and a lot of people were worried about that, was snooping on you, just like the Google item and Facebook. All of them had these different items that you could talk to, the Echo and that. But some people were concerned that it was listening to you even when you didn't want it to. Or what were they doing with the information as you were talking to it? Was it cataloging stuff? Was it spying and saying, okay, this is the way to, use this to our advantage? So some of the companies do things, and they may not have been doing it all just nefariously, just hadn't thought it through. But at the same time, if it's your information, and it's something that's important or private to you or between you and your doctor, you don't want it out there for everybody else to hear or to know about. So, yeah, we've got to make sure that our technology doesn't just get run away and we let it do whatever it wants to do, because that's not good for anyone. So we're going to be doing some more. Matter of fact, there is a workshop that TechSoup is having tomorrow on using AI to help you in business or to help you with your nonprofit. And I'm going to be checking in on that, because there's a lot of things that you can use AI to be beneficial for, and I want to learn about that. We ought to be in continuous learning mode, because there's always something new coming down the pipe, and we need to know more and more about it. So that's something that I'm going to be looking in on tomorrow. So if you want more information about workshops or seminars or webinars that are going to be happening concerning technology, drop me a note. I'll send you what I get. I get things from different companies, different vendors. Some of them are pushing a product. Most of them are pushing a product, but they do give you some information that you can use, and you don't have to buy anything. The seminars are free. Microsoft puts some on. Apple puts them on. Zoom. Everybody has different webinars, and there's that's some free education you can get. Yeah, it's slanted toward their product, but it is still out there for you to learn about the technology and the things that are going to be maybe beneficial for you and that you can use to your advantage. So be sure and catch all the information you can. If you need to, sign up for a class. We're going to be doing another basic computer class. It won't be this summer. I hope to have one lined up for the fall where we can get you in on that. So if we get the basic computer class lined up, that'll be something that we'd love to have you be involved with us. And just stay tuned to BFTAA and your all the different platforms that we use to get information out, and you'll see when we're getting ready to do that. All right. We've got another thing coming up here, and that's this summer. The summer is now here. Graduations are happening. As I told you earlier, I had a granddaughter who graduated Friday night, and she is now a doctor, and we're proud of her. Raylan, we are proud of you, what you've done. Also, there's some young people that have go to my church or that were involved in robotics that are graduating from high school, getting ready to go to college. Jennifer, she was on our robotics team, and she's now getting ready to go into, I think it was computer forensics or something like that on the technology side down at Wichita State University, or the University of Wichita, however they go Shockers down there. But congratulations there. And if there's any other young people that are graduating that you want to send their name in, contact the Black Family Technology Awareness Association of KUAW Radio. You can hit us up on KUAW985@gmail.com. You can also contact us at BFTAA@sbcglobal.net. So you can go on Facebook and look up Black Family Technology Awareness Association or KUAW Radio. You can also just Google it or put it in on Bing, and it'll bring us somewhere in Kansas City. So it's the Black Family Technology Awareness Association located in Kansas City, Missouri. So get in touch with us. You can also give us a call on 816-599-6893. So we'll love to hear from you. And those are some of the things that we want to do, is to be able to give you more and more information. So now, as the summertime is coming upon us, summertime is about here, what are the young people going to be able to do? So the next couple of weeks, maybe we want to bring to you a few programs. If you don't have them already signed up, your children, or have something for them to do, or jobs or what have you, it's getting close to the point, but there's still opportunities out there. So one of the things that I had pulled up and looked at was Campfire. The Campfire group offers inclusive and affordable outdoor experiences for young people to connect with nature and with each other. So you can get in touch with them. That's Campfire, located at 1801 Main Street in Suite 200, Kansas City, Missouri. Also, Youth Volunteer Corps provides volunteer opportunities for youth ages 11 through 18 across the U.S. and Canada. So they're located at 1025 Jefferson Street, Kansas City, Missouri. Youth Volunteer Corps. It doesn't have a phone number down here. We also have Milestone Youth Center, which focuses on helping inner city youth reach their fullest potential through various programs and activities. They're located at 3417 East 12th Street in Kansas City, Missouri. You can find out more about them also if you go to www.secondmileministries.com. That's www.second, S-E-C-O-N-D, mile, M-I-L-E, ministries.com. That's all one word. So that's the Milestone Youth Center on 3417 East 12th Street. Also, the Linwood YMCA, the James Nutter branch, or the James Nutter Senior Community Center, offers after-school programs, swim lessons, a teen tech center, and more. They're located at 3800 East Linwood Boulevard, and you can find out more about them by going to kansascitymca.org and find out. But that's a Linwood branch of the YMCA located on the corner of Linwood and Cleveland in Kansas City. They have a lot. Then there's the Youth Symphony. The Youth Symphony of Kansas City provides enriching musical experiences for young musicians. It's located at 1111 West 39th Street, Suite 100W, Kansas City, Missouri. That's the Youth Symphony of Kansas City. Then there's Kansas City K-Life, a Christian ministry offering discipleship and fellowship for youth and their families. They're located at 2015 West 79th Street in Perry Village, Kansas. To find out more about them, go to kansascity.klife.com and you can pick it up. So there's a lot of things you do. Also, we have, and I can bring this up on my screen, I think, is the Kansas City Summer Camp Guide. Let me see if I can get that up so we can see some of the summer camps that we can investigate here. See what happens. Yeah, there you go. Summer camps. And that's, let's see, we get that where we can see it. The Summer Camp Guide. There we go. I think you guys can see that. Make it a little bigger. All right. And let me interact with it. Okay, that's the Summer Camp Guide. If you're looking at that, kidsouthandabout.com. You can go to there and see summer camps for 2025. Now, I have not investigated all of these. This is a publication that's out there on the web, so I'm just showing it. I can't vouch for them as to good or bad or indifference. I'm just giving this out as information for you to check out. So investigate anything before you sign your children up to it yourselves and make sure that it's something that you want to have your young people in. But if you go to kidsouthandabout.com, you will find this group, which is the summer camp for 2025. And let's see if we can open this up some more, if I could interact with it. Okay. So they have Hands on STEM. Let's check out what that's about.
What are we going to do this summer?
I don't know.
Discover where curiosity can lead when you register today for this summer's all-new Camp Invention, featuring KUAW Arcade.
How do I grab the prize I want?
Discover how claw machines work by creating your very own, complete with one-of-a-kind prizes for an amazing arcade experience. Illusion Workshop.
Is this magic?
Uncover mesmerizing optical illusions in art, movies, theater, and animation. Then invent your own moving props to become a special effects expert. In Control.
How does it know where we're going?
Hop into the driver's seat for the ultimate road trip. You're in control with your own transmitter, custom dashboard, and travel map. Penguin Launch.
Why can't penguins fly?
Embark on an epic eco-expedition to Antarctica to investigate penguins and create planet-saving prototypes with the help of your robotic assistant.
We know what we're doing this summer.
Curious kids belong at Camp Invention. Don't miss out. Sign up now to discover an unforgettable summer.
That's Camp Invention, and it does cost, because they say you can save $25. I think I saw a phone number going by there. Camp Invention.
What are we going to do
Somewhere
this
near the
summer?
end.
I don't know.
Discover where curiosity can lead when you register today for this summer's all-new Camp Invention, featuring KUAW Arcade.
How do I
It
grab the
doesn't
prize
give
I
that,
want?
so we don't see all of that. But let's look at some of the day camps that are out here. There's 101 day trips from Kansas City. Now, these are trips you can just take with your family. So that would be something to look at there. Let's see the places to go and things to see. Boulevard Drive, Chicken and Pickles, Union Station. A lot of things to do. Burns and McDonald Science City. The zoo. So these are day trips. Lewisburg Cider Mill. Starlight Theater. These are things that you can do with your kids, and some of them that you may want to go to with your friends or with your spouse yourself. But there's hundreds of them around. Now we also have, let's see what else they've got here. Yeah, let me interact more before you guys came in. Now it doesn't want to let me interact with it. Interesting. So those are a couple of things. Let's see there. STEM hands-on camp invention, summer camps. So those are some camps that you can go to as a family. Some of them are just for kids, but this is all some things that you can do. So go to kidsouttandabout.com and you can check that out yourself. That's kidsouttandabout.com. So check it out and see what you think about it. I don't know if I have another one up here. Okay, yeah, summer camp experiences at the KC STEM Alliance. So now these are some summer camps that you can get your young people involved in. And I don't know if I can't interact and move it for you, but I can read it off to you, what they've got. So these summer STEM camps in the area, and they list, and all you have to do is go to www.kcstem.org/summer-camps. So if you get on that page, the KC STEM Alliance, and they've been, kcstem.org is what you want to find, www.kcstem.org. But if you put in STEM Alliance, you'll find it. But it lets you know a lot of the camps that are going on, some that cost, some that don't. A STEAM Village 2025 Summer STEAM Experience for Kids Camp. The Esteem Village 2025 Summer STEM Experience for Kids Camp runs from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you can get your kids in there. They're there from 9 to 5 on the weekdays, beginning on June the 9th and concluding on July the 3rd. This experience, designed for ages 9 to 15, will take place at the Esteem Village Innovation and Gaming Center, 6301 Rock Hill Road in Kansas City, Missouri. Now, there's also the American Royal AG STEM Camp, so agricultural STEM camp. The American Royal STEM Camp is a one-day camp for middle school students. Students will participate in discussion and hands-on activities directly connected to the ag industry, that's the agriculture industry, and ag careers. The camp will include themes related to plant, animal, and agricultural technology. So you can learn more about that, the American STEM Academy. Go to AmericanRoyal.com, Education Program STEM Camp. Then also Barstow Schools, Barstow summer camps are starting, or will be starting. Summer at Barstow includes more than 50 STEM-themed camps at the Barstow School. That's at 11511 State Line Road, Kansas City, Missouri. They have a lot of offerings that you can go to right there at the Barstow School. Let me see what some of them are. I clicked the link. You guys can't see it, but within the catalog about our camps, they have a 6-week morning camp open for grades 1 through 5, a 4-week morning camp open to grades 6 to 8, two levels of academic camps, grade 1 through 4, one level offered for grades 5, 6 through 8. They have a skill sharpener so you can review and maintain skills from your school year. A university, give your child a head start on their next grade level. So there's a lot of things that you can sign up for at the Barstow School. They have early childhood camps. So they've got a lot of camps going on through the day for people, and that's at the Barstow Schools. So check that out. Also, let's keep going. Burns and McDonald's, Future You. Burns and McDonald, join Burns and McDonald to experience the Future You, a free summer STEM academy. Students will engage with experienced engineers, architects, and construction professionals during the week of June 12th through the 16th. That's Burns and McDonald's Future You. There's also Camp Invention, which we just saw a little bit about that. The National Inventors Hall of Fame brings its Camp Invention to multiple locations around the metropolitan region this summer. So there's a lot of things that you can find. If you go to that KC STEM site, it actually lists all of these different programs that you can get involved with. So I think that would be a great thing. Let me close that out so I can get back on here. There you go. I think that'd be a great thing for you, or to give you some ideas of opportunities for your young people in your family. Also, there's Code Ninjas. Code Ninjas curriculum is curriculum-based camps for ages 7 through 14, and it includes Minecraft, robotics, drones, Roblox, website design, application and game building, along with team building, STEM activities and games at locations in Lenexa and Leawood in Kansas and Lee Summit in Missouri. That's a program called Code Ninjas. Code Ninjas. Then there's also Idea Space KC. Idea Space offers summer STEM courses for students entering grades 3 through 12, including digital video production, esports, virtual reality, and more. Become a coder, an inventor, or even a comic book creator during innovative week-long courses planned with opportunities to create, collaborate, and discover. That's the Idea Space in Kansas City. Also, we have the Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center Makerspace. For youth and teen makers, they can immerse themselves in STEM skills during a week-long Maker Lab. Camps focusing on developing skills in areas like electronics, 3D printing, and mechanics through topics like cardboard construction, puppets, and wearable tech. Each camp features a combination of design thinking, hands-on tool training, and creative building guided by our maker educators. Find our camps for all seasons here. So that's Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center Makerspace. The Johnson County Community College in Overland Park. Experiences are customized for youth entering grades 6 through high school, with options in art, design, science, engineering, computers, languages, and more. So there's just a lot going on. Junior growers at KC Farm School, Mad Science summer camps, Metropolitan Community College, College for Kids. They're having some STEM stuff. Research College of Nursing, summer nursing experience. That is a great one. A summer nursing experience hosted by Research College of Nursing. This 3-day non-residential camp is designed for high school students who are interested in pursuing a healthcare career. Students will gain valuable skills to use in their academic and professional careers as they explore a day in the life of a professional nurse. The deadline to apply, that's already passed, was April the 1st. We had a young lady, or a couple of young ladies that went through Black Family down to UMKC's school and did that. Also, there's a cybersecurity camp at University of Missouri. We Code KC is having a Summer of Code camp for kids ages 7 through 17. Students will find a diverse range of classes, including virtual reality, beat making, robotics, IoT, that's the Internet of Things, and more. So there's a lot of programs. The Wildwood Outdoor Education Center will have outdoor and STEM activities for kids entering grades 3 through 8. Campers will spend the week choosing daily fun activities like swimming, fishing, canoeing, rock climbing, and creating in the makerspace, making new friends and gaining independence and teamwork skills. So there's camps all over Kansas City and Missouri that you can get involved with. If you have any questions or you want to know some more information, give us a call. You can leave us a message, 816-599-6893. We'll get back with you there. Just contact the Black Family Technology Awareness Association. Any of these organizations, KC STEM Alliance, they're like a clearinghouse for a lot of this information. They have all the summer camps, or a lot of the summer camps, registered there that are around the city. So you can go to one stop and find a lot of things that you may want to know right then as far as summer camp and as far as STEM. All right, so now I see my computer is restarting over here. That's a different one. I tell you, we have a lot of things that happen from time to time here. I didn't do an upgrade on it on its own, so it decided, I didn't do one, so it decided it was time to update itself. I'm glad I did one on the computers that I'm working on so it didn't cut off on us in the middle. But those are some of the camps, some of the things that are going on. The technology focus camps you might want to be involved in. There's also some sports camps I didn't go to. There's I-9 Sports. It offers leagues, camps, and clinics for kids ages 3 and up in sports like flag football, soccer, basketball, baseball, volleyball, lacrosse, and tennis. So that is at www.i9sports.com. Franchises. It's it's in Olathe, Lawrence, Leavenworth, Kansas. Also, again, the Linwood YMCA. That's at Linwood and Cleveland. They provide swim lessons, strength training, and other athletic programs for youth. So that's one of the Kansas City YMCA's, the Linwood branch, located at East Linwood and Cleveland Avenue. So you can get swimming lessons there. You can have your child learn to swim. And if you can, please let your child learn how to swim. All of our young people need to know how to swim. Swimming is something that later on in life they'll wish that they knew how to do. It's a lot of people that didn't learn it early, and they'll say that, yeah, if I could have learned it young. So if you can, find a way to get your child into a swimming program so that they can get some lessons and learn how to swim. The YMCA, I learned at the old Paseo Y on 18th and Paseo years ago. Our parents put us in swimming lessons down there. There's also the Kansas City Youth Football Camp, a football academy for youth and middle school athletes, offering indoor and outdoor training. So these are people that are really into that and stuff. If you want to find out more about that, go to www.kcfootballcamp.com. Also, Major League Baseball down there on Truman Road and Paseo, the Kansas City Urban Youth Academy empowers underserved youth through baseball, softball, and academic opportunities. They have summer programs for you. Sporting KC, that's our soccer team. So a lot of the soccer or professional sports are offering things. They offer soccer programs and training at their Kansas City facility. So find out more, go to www.sportingkc.com. Agape Hoops. Agape Hoops specializes in youth basketball leagues and training. So you can learn more about them at Agape Hoops. That is www.agapehoops.com. So find out and go there. Also, a place that has a lot of activities and a lot of places around the city is Kansas City Parks and Recreation Summer Camp. They have a lot of stuff. That includes Lion Creek Sports Camp, which offers a variety of sports-specific specialty camps each week. So these programs provide great opportunities for our young athletes to develop their skills while having fun. Let me know if you need more details about this. Please get in touch with me. There's a lot more technology camps. We kind of went over that. There's just many things. So get your child. Don't let them just sit around through the summer with nothing to do if they can be involved in an organized activity. The Boy Scouts are great. Girl Scouts, where they can go camping and do some things out at a campsite and spend the night away from home for a week or 10 days, which is a break for the parents, but it's also a great opportunity for the youth. So get your child involved in something, get them out of the house and let them stretch their legs and stretch their minds and their imaginations. So we'll give you a little bit more on summer camps, but we also want to dig into the AI and other things that are going on. We'll be giving you as much information as we can. So be sure and join us here again next week at the BFTAA and More Show with me. I'm your host, Louis George Walker, and I will be bringing you more information and constantly trying to update the community on technology. Thank you for joining. Have a great day, and I will see you next week on BFTAA and More. Well, I may not be here next week because we're driving back from Arkansas, and we may not get back here in time to do the show. We'll see. It depends upon how early we leave. But be sure and stay tuned for BFTAA and more right here at KUAW, Knowledge, Understanding, and Wisdom Radio, brought to you by the Black Family Technology Awareness Association and the WEB Du Bois Learning Center. We'll be glad to have you, and thank you so very, very much. Bye-bye.